Hello there, and welcome back to my Victoria Free campaign as Spain. We've just enacted colonial exploitation. The reason for this is that I would like to take some of these free real estate islands over here while I can, before the British were to get involved. While you were gone, I instead went for Ecuador first. I did not take the land personally, I instead puppeted them. This will give me the option to attack Colombia from two fronts, which would make it go a bit faster, I believe. But also, I'm siphoning a bit of their population here. I felt that the land, it was perhaps problematic to get sooner rather than later, personally, because the population is not all accepted. There would be a lot of discrimination here. I don't need the land just yet, but I did have a bit of time to kill while waiting for the aggressive expansion to go down. It wasn't that much to take Ecuador, so I went for it while I was building and constructing my nation before going after Colombia. We have not enacted the banning of slavery yet. The landed gentry is still opposed to it, but we did enact elected bureaucrats, so now that should take a bit more power from them. I'm trying to get the education a bit better in my country. We have less than a third literacy rate. It's quite terrible. However, our law enforcement is going up. We might even go all the way up to max soon. As for construction, it's really just been mostly rural again. I've gone for some silk plantations because we were low on silk, and we will be going for some more paper, iron, wheat, tea, cotton, and a lot of coal. We don't need the coal yet or any of these things here, but I will need them at some point, so I want to get them ready. Anyway, let's go to war with Colombia and hope that nobody wants to get involved and derail the entire campaign here. So I want to puppet them, but I also want to take Panama. So I'm going to go for the make them a puppet casus belli. I will have a few friends, not too many enemies. But I also would like to add the war goal of personally taking Panama. Yes, I would. I'm going to add the extra infamy there, and I'm going to hope that nobody gets too upset. The British are a bit too upset. We have very good relations with them, though, so I don't see why they would want to get involved. I can't do this at the moment, but I'm sure I'll be able to get them out of the war if they were to try and join it. I hope so anyway. We'll have to see. As for you guys, you are going to be going on to this front line here. You guys are going to be going on here from the south. Where is their capital? It's this one here, isn't it? Capital state. Okay. So that is going to be the strategic target. And let's see, their army 10 there. Oh, it's not that well. Okay, we'll just put most of the army over here then, and we'll go and attack from this direction. Hopefully nobody gets involved. That would be terrible. But also, let's have a look and see here. We can establish a colony in South Cameroon. That's not where I want to go. I have declared an interest over here. I, at some point, will be able to start colonizing there. It's... Where does it say the life rating? Is it... Oh, I need quinine technology. Okay, well, I'll get that at some point, and then we will be able to move on there. What is my current... Oh, I'm not looking for quinine anytime soon. Quinine. Pharmaceuticals. Where? Which one is quinine? I thought it was that. That's pharmaceuticals. Am I really that far behind? Okay, never mind. Well, eventually I will be able to fix out my technology. We will be able to go after that and get these colonies. It's still quite early in the game. It's only been 11 years and we've made quite some moves. I hope I don't regret having my aggressive expansion so high. I let it get down to 9 before going after this war. Hopefully nobody gets involved. I wouldn't imagine it. Why would the British or the... Who are these guys? East India Company, why would they get involved? It does not make any sense. What do you have to gain? Well, it is the British, but hopefully they do not try to make a move. Let's have a look at enacting this again. I wish that clicking there would take me straight to this screen. It is still... Do you mind? It is still upsetting the landowners. I'm not in a huge rush to get rid of it. It just would be nice to do it within the campaign. After this war, though, there's going to be a long period without any conflicts, because I do not want to be stirring this hornet's nest. That would be quite a disaster for me. We do not have the military or navy to keep them at bay at all. But we'll go down, and then what we'll start to do is start to either puppet or dominion a lot of these minor nations here, so we can siphon their population and grow from there. It's good to have the extra population within the market so we can sell more stuff to people, have more of these minor nations building factories that I need. It'll be good. Oh, there's actually nobody on this front. They've all gone over here. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be real good. They left the entire front line unguarded. We already have taken their capital. And this is why you do a two-front war when you can. It made life a lot easier. Ecuador's been progressing quite well. Their GDP just keeps shooting up. They've also been siphoning population from us, actually. Not too many, but it is still a fair few. But we more than make up for it with what we take from Ecuador. So I am happy. What is this here? If you want peace, lose authority. I can afford to lose authority and to lower your interest there. Or I could just get the interest. I'd rather have the interest from everybody I can because I'm trying to enact laws all of the time. I just think it is something I should be going for. My economy, I did manage to bank up a lot of money. I've managed to get rid of most of my taxes now, so quality of life has gone up quite a bit. Jumped from about 130th to 64th. We'll keep getting some high-paying jobs and keep getting more and more land to employ people at and to grow, make food cheaper, and everybody's lives will get better. This one here will really make people's lives better, but I cannot do it quite yet. We also had our first field promotion. I really like that update to the game. It was a disaster previously when you would have your general dying and your troops would teleport to the other side of the planet. It would take them 2 months to get back again. So the field marshal or field promotion mechanic I'm a huge fan of, and luckily it was not locked behind the paywall, so we can take advantage of it. Could you guys maybe be a bit smart and go fill up that line there? That would make our lives a lot better. Cannery, is this going to be profitable? Yes, it is. Let's go ahead with it then. Dye workshops. These sort of things, not quite yet. I need dye. I need steel. I need a lot of stuff. We will eventually be able to get the dye, and we'll be very happy with it. Awesome. We have New Granada. Granada, if I can get my words out correctly. We should be able to pull population from here. We should not be sending too many over here. They have iron mines, they have a bit of farming. There's not much. We do gain their military, of course, which is a great benefit to us if we were to have a war with anyone, really. Ecuador's army was very useful here. We saw them coming up. And we do have Panama personally. Now, is this in a separate... Yes, it is in Central America, so I'm going to want to actually employ anybody here as soldiers, I think, just to have an extra military arm. I'm going to build a port, and I'm going to build a few barracks. We don't need a construction sector here. We'll get rid of that. I'm going to put it up to 9, so I can use this as a front line, use those troops to always make sure this is well defended as I push up and through these areas. And that should be pretty fun. Awesome. Coffee, I don't think I need too much. Perfect. Well, there you have it. New Granada or Colombia has joined our empire alongside Venezuela, Ecuador, Panama and Uruguay. My next targets are going to be in here, but as I have stated before, I want my infamy to go down. I don't want to risk any of these major nations coming in. Britain might join the war and say, I would like you to release Ecuador. And that would not be very fun. Oh, the United States is in a civil war here. The Free States of America versus the United States of America. Well, good luck to both of you. I want you to bleed this nation dry. If it is weak, maybe I'll be able to come in for the other Florida-speaking area of Florida, who's not Spanish-speaking at this point, but we will make it. We will make Florida speak Spanish. If we get the opportunity, I have more interest in going for this region along here than I do for Mexico. I understand Mexico historically was the Spanish colony, but so was this region here, wasn't? No, Louisiana was French. This area was all French, but wasn't this Spanish? Or am I just confusing it with how modern day it's a sort of a Cuban colony down on the south? I'm not sure. My history of non-British North America colonization is very lacking, but it'll be interesting to know if somebody does notice and would like to educate me with a long-winded post. I would actually genuinely read it. But I think that'll do for this episode here. It really was just showcasing how I've gone the last few years and what the plans are, and taking over New Granada, which is now a success. Look at all this extra GDP into the nation, all these extra consumers consuming. It looks like, though, that they are taking people. Yeah. Oh, not ideal, but as I do continue to build jobs for them, they will stay in the homeland and then start to come here as I have more build power. I'll build all of the high-paying jobs, and all of these people will in the future come back home. But anyway, thank you again for watching. I hope you're enjoying this content. Let me know in the comment section down below, and join the Discord where we have more players and other such fun activities. Thank you again, and goodbye.